We had three things working today. We had the frog, we had the jig, and we had the chatterbait. Morning everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. We're back in Grand Rapids. Great place to be. It's a beautiful morning. It's about 15 degrees warmer than it was last week. It was freezing last week when we got started. Today it's just perfect. It's going to warm up as the day goes on. We did about half of Favorite Lake last week, and I think this week we're going to try the other half, but we know that if it's not working, there's fish on the other side. So we're going to get out there and we're going to see if we can get some big bass to the boat. Let's go fishing. Good morning everybody. That's what it's all about. Look at that sun coming up over the trees. I tell you, on June 21st, it's hard to beat the sunrise. Got up early today. Let's see if it pays off with a few early frog bass. This is more like it as far as the start last week. Man, it was windy and cold, but you know what? Favorite Lake produced. Let's see if on this beautiful morning we can get something going. Last week we went this way. This week we're going to start out going this way, but we know there's fish over here, so we're going to go where the fish take us. Got the usual rods with us. We got the spinning rod with the chatterbait. Got another bait caster with our jig. And of course, the famous frog rod. There we go. Starting out with a chunky little guy. Sunrise bass. Good way to start the day. I promise they get bigger. It's interesting because years past, the small bass were few and far between. But the last couple of years, seeing more small bass also. The nice thing is there's still those big guys mixed in. So action and some big guys. It's right off the edge here. There we go. Whew. It's a better one. Okay, there we go. That's more like it from Favorite Lake. And look at how he took it. That is all the way in there. Right in front of me. Life is good when you got about a 3-pounder. Sun's coming up. Beautiful day. Two fish right off the edge of the lily pads. That's where the stealth of a kayak is nice. Fish hit like right in front of me here. We got some spunky fish this morning. You know, when your alarm goes off at 3:05 a.m. so you can get out here at sunup. I mean, the reward is seeing sunup and the beautiful sunrise. You know what? A couple of fish is a nice reward too. One more cast and then we're going to make a run. We're going to work this side of the lake to start with, and we're going to work our way down. Once we get to about here, that's where we were last week, and so we got some water that was productive last week. We'll see. Every day the lake can be different. All right, see you on the next spot. I decided, it's been a while since I fished some of these inlets to the cabins and houses, so we got a little break from the wind over here. Let's see if we can frog up a couple of bass. I tell you, the reeds this year are amazing. They're just straight up and down. Great to bounce the frog around in. There's a nice little area like this to dip into, and I'll open. Oh, that one just kind of sucked it in. I was stuck on some lily pads. There we go. I can honestly say that I just felt the line get tight. Didn't even see this guy hit. There we go, another nice fish. Got some sores on it. Keep working the edges here. There we go. I love how he took it. Just smashed it. Little guy, but man, he took it like a 5-pounder. There we go. It's like a better one. This guy decided I needed to get a splash. There we go. Just thinking about switching to chatterbait. That guy was just about exactly where he was supposed to be. Fun when you have the lake to yourself. You got some areas that you know are productive, but then you're just trying the whole lake. You're finding more productive areas. Fish on. There we go, chatterbass. Well, just like last time out, we got the corner of the market on 1-pounders, but then we did end up finding some bigger fish, which is our plan for today. All right. Hopefully it'll just be a montage of the little ones, highlighted by a bunch of big ones. But for now, action. Last cast on this side, head over to the other side. Made our run to the other side here. Look at how nice and calm it is. I got a reed bed there. I have never fished it when it's calm. I'm usually over here when it's windy. So I'm gonna start at the bottom, work our way up. Frog and chatterbait. All right, I'll throw ahead of us just in case there's a fish waiting. Don't want to stop my kayak on a spot where there was a fish. Like that. Well, welcome to the spot. There we go. That looks like a better one. Oh yeah. There we go. Boy, he was just where he was supposed to be. That is our first megalodon of the day. All right, there we go. Favorite lake. That's a big one. All right, back he goes. Beautiful fish. That fish hit right on the backside of a clump of reeds. Right where you would expect him to be, kind of ambushing things coming into the weeds. I think it was good that I was in the reeds and could get it right to just how he wanted it. Those big fish are pretty wily. There we go. Man, love how they take it. Just, like I say, hopefully this guy will just be a part of the montage of the little ones. Just. We are in business. Oh, there we go. This is a bigger fish. Got my lighter line and lighter rod. There we go. I just threw it back in there just in case. Maybe those bait fish got pushed back towards the calmer water. And we got ourselves a nice one. Wow, what a fight on that lighter line. Nice fish. There we go. That 3-pound range, that's what we're looking for. Back on the board, it had been a little bit since we got a bass. Chatterbait does it. See if we can stir up a few more. There was more than one hit on the bait, so I'm wondering if there's more than one fish back here. All right, let's see if they're here. There's one. Good fish. Ooh, kind of long and skinny on this guy. All right. All right, let's check around the corner here and see if we got any bass stacked up in this area. Oh, there's one. All right, another good one. Maybe we got some bigger guys hunting around here. 3 fish in pretty short order. Get another one. All right, let's cover this area with the jig now. See what we can do. Line started moving. Future 5-pounder. Oh, there we go. And he's off. And there's another one. Chatterbait getting the bigger ones, jig getting the numbers. Actually, let's try a max scent power bait. Got a chigger craw on. Max scent does it again. Is it the scent or the spot? I think he didn't have time to smell that one. I can honestly say right now that every cast I've ever thrown with a max scent bait by power bait, I've caught a fish. 1 for 1. Two for 2. This one feels bigger. Not much. There we go. Alright, I should put the max scent away and never fish it again. 2 for 2 max scent. I don't know, could it be 3 for 3? Oh, we'll blame that one on a bad cast. All right, here we go. 3 for 4 with max scent. Oh, well, we lost a appendage. We'll go with 1. That's how good max scent is. You only need 1. All right. One of these times it's going to be a 5-pounder. Just not anytime soon. My hands are cut up again. I told myself last week I was going to wear gloves and I forgot. Then I told myself that I would just wrap tape around my thumb. I forgot. So we'll deal with it. It's a nice problem to have. Off to the next spot. Got one last stretch to go here. Going to use the jig whenever we see lily pads. And we're going to use the chatterbait in between. Let's see if this 1-2 punch can get us some fish. There we go. Fish on. Bumped off a reed. That fish grabbed it. All right, we'll keep track on the way in. We got chatterbait 1, jig 0. Who do you think is going to win, the chatterbait or the jig? Fish on. Chatterbait number 2. I guess to go along with that, which one will catch the big fish? There we go. Oh, doesn't look like a legal fish. Oh, look, what do we got? We'll be lucky if we get our jig. Oh, we got him in the corner. Thing just rolling. Oh. We are welcoming a prehistoric visitor to the boat. Not too often you hook one that well. Their mouths are just full of bone. They wreak havoc like a northern times 10. Whew. There we go. Time to go. And this is what a dogfish does to your hook. Look at that, it's just mangled. They are so strong and so crazy. I was thinking about changing that jig earlier, and I thought, well, maybe I'll hook a northern and either lose it or need to change it. Voila. There we go. There's one for jig. All right. Had to get jig on the board. Came back to where the chatterbait got a couple of them. I don't think we got one made that big splash, but it's now 2-2. Here's a fish. Jig taking the lead, 3-2. All right, jig's turn. Still 3-2 jig. There we go. Come on with me. What do we got? There's the bass. Slinger in her. Yep. There we go. 4-2 jig. There we go. A little deeper. Five to 2 jig. Chunker. Time to move on. We got 5-2 jig over chatterbait. I don't know, is it all over? Fish on. We'll count it. Chatterbait coming back. 5-3. All right. 5-3. Jig is ahead of chatterbait. We're gonna head to one last area and then get off the water for the afternoon and see how we feel tonight about fishing. All right, one last area. See you when we get over there. Oh, there we go. Good fish. All right, there's a bigger one. There's a nice one. All right, getting close to that 4-pound mark with that guy. That's what we like. A late jig fish. Throwing my craw to the edge of the lily pads paid off. All right, there's my last cast. Nice day of fishing. Got here early. It's now midday. Kind of got the midday blues, although I just got one on a jig not too far away. That was a nice one. Lots of fish today. Lots of 1 to 2 pounders, which that's different this year on this lake. But that's all right, that's action. And then you mix in some 3-pounders and a close to 4-pounder, and that's a pretty good day. We're gonna keep coming back here to Favorite Lake, but we got other places we're gonna try this summer too. I really appreciate you watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.